hi, even. Hey, hi, doesn't really matter. And welcome to Jan's Views for you on a Friday. So we're going to talk drama. We're talking drama and with, yeah, why not? I've had a rough couple of days. If you're on Twitter, then you will know I've had a rough couple of days. Hey, Edna, how you doing? Hope you're well. Um, yeah, it's been a rough couple of days for me. I've been very supportive, comforted, and all the rest. For my darling youngest boy who um lost his fur baby. Yeah. He's actually got three, but he lost the older one. She was an old lady, older than me, guys. Doddering about she was, and she just came to the end of her life on Thursday, and it was, yeah, it was sad. Yeah, it was very sad. Um, so yeah, I think I was more sad for my boy, and his girlfriend, because I knew that little Smokey had been hanging on for dear life. She was nearly 20, and had been hanging on for dear life for some time. But do you know what? She went really peacefully, and that's what matters. It's like I held her. She was on the sofa. Her place was like on the sofa, sat between them, and I sat down and I held her little paws, and she felt cold. And I said to my boy, I said, I don't think it's going to be long, so let's wrap her. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. It's sad. And yeah, so I thought, shall I go live tonight? And then I thought, oh, why the hell not? So I'm here, and I'm opening it up for a what do you call it? Like open panel. My head is all over the place. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just trying to finish my week on a positive note. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so I thought we'll have a giggle. I hope you saw my video I did in the week about this person. Ah, shall I show you who I'm talking about? This dude. Listen, they've changed StreamYard. I'm all confuddled, even more confuddled than I usually am. But what I'm going to do is, because I feel like it, is put my face on it. Yay! Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Move your body. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here. I'm just trying to liven myself up, guys. I've been in tears for 2 days. Forgive me. Anyway, so I'm here. So listen, I unfortunately, came across this dude on the Hustlers channel, and I was like, "What? Oh yeah, I know. I was in there. Trolling, because I like to do a bit of trolling. What can I say? And I like to trigger people. And there are certain people that I know I only need to be in there for like 2 minutes, and they're triggered out of their heads. One of them is the hustler, and the other one is the slow one. So yeah, go figure. And what they don't realise is it's all a bloody joke to me. Do you know what I mean? I've got my real life. It's like I don't understand these people that obviously don't have a real life. Because take it from me, I do. And as I say, the last few days haven't been great, but um getting back to that. Sorry, all over the place. Forgive me. Anyway, so I'm in there. I'm in the Hustlers live, and I'm basically just triggering him, just using triggering words like, "Show us your photo of your wedding day." Edna, would you mind telling the hustler, because I know you're in there all the time, would you mind telling him that you have seen my wedding picture? Thank you very much. I told him that in the live stream, and he was like, "I don't believe you were married." Yeah, I was. Sorry. Yeah, I was. Um, Married an Irishman. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't know. I must have been going through like a bad phase. I was like, what? Anyway, so I did. Nice wedding. Lovely wedding dress. Edna, put yes in the chat if you've seen it, because the hustler will no doubt be watching this. He will be watching this. Hey, hustler, how you doing? You have... What do you mean you haven't, or at least you don't remember? Okay, it must have been one of the times you were spaced out of your head. I don't know if I've still got them here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Hustler, my wedding day. Ta-da! You see that man? See that man kissing me? Yeah, that was my husband. But he was Irish. So yeah, I came to my oh, hang on. I came to my senses after a while, and yeah, he's no longer my husband. Tadia, adios, get lost. Yeah, so that's what happened there. So that'll keep the... Oh, that'll trigger him. Oh my God. He'll be screaming in his little box in the sky. She was married. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I've got to calm down. Do you know, you won't believe how exhausted I am. I'm actually so exhausted. I was in the art room for a while and I was watching Snowflake. Oh, he's wonderful. Watching Snowflake on the big screen in there. And then I thought, oh, just do your live, because I sorted these things out a couple of days ago. And I thought, yeah, just do your live, talk about this plonker. So this guy, for some reason, he's got a hate boner for me. No idea why. Why have you got a hate boner for me? He did this video on me. Do you know what? I put up this, where is it? I put up this thing. Where is it? Let me see. See how good I am at this, guys. Right, where is it? There. This. Let's see if this will open and I can show you. Because I really wasn't going to respond. This isn't a response. If anything, this is an opportunity for Mr. Blobby to come and talk to me. Come and talk to me if you think you're man enough. I dare you. Anyway. Hey, AK, how you doing? I hope you're well, darling. Right, so, oh, hang on, I've got to show you this, haven't I? So, he puts up this thing, right? No, he did the video. He did a video. Share the screen. Mother, do what you're meant to do. Right. Here we go. Right. There it is. Right. So much writing on there. You won't be able to see it. But anyway. So I then put underneath... No, I did this on my community tab. And I said, I will not be reacting to this person for several reasons. Number one, I will never mock the afflicted. Do you know, I remember growing up, it was just things that people said. Don't mock the afflicted. So I never have. And I don't see anything funny in laughing at people who've got, you know, issues. And he's obviously got issues. What can I say? Hey, oh, hang on. We've got... I wasn't expecting anyone to be in, actually. I was going to just talk to myself and then go off and make myself a hot cup of tea and take myself to bed. Right, okay, so let me just read this. So I put the reasons I'm not going to be reacting, right, to him was: 1, I will never mock the afflicted. 2, it's now patently clear why he mods for the hustler. I think we can all say, I mean, come on. It's like, I'm gonna do you know, I love naming people. Oh, I always give people nicknames. And one of the so we've now got the hustler and his merry gang of freaks. Because I'm telling you, this dude ain't right. He is not right. But anyway, never mind. Carry on. Number 3, I said, was that I genuinely pity him. I do. Because I think if you have to go through life looking like this, I mean, shame. What can I say? Meet up with the hustler. Go on. Go on, meet up with him. Make his day. What's so funny is that the hustler never actually meets people. Like when he went... Do you remember when the slow one went to Manhattan New York, and the hustler was like, "Yeah, we're going to have breakfast together." No, he didn't want to have breakfast with him. No surprise there. And the other one was, when was the other one? Where, oh yeah, when they do, the court case, the crap court case they're doing, yeah, that. And he met up with Gigi. Did we see any selfies with Gigi? Here's Gigi and Hussey. Here's Gigi. No, none. Yeah, nobody wants to meet you. Anyway, going off on a tangent, guys. Going off on a tangent. Number 4 was the overpowering stench of desperation emanating from him is both unpleasant and pungent. So there are the 4 reasons why I'm not going to respond to him. And I'm not going to respond to him at all. He's not worth my time. He's not worth my energy. And why would take a look at this dude? Anyway, move along, Jan. You've been rambling. How 11 minutes, my God. Anyway, so then I put worst of the internet by name, worst of the internet by nature, and I mean it. It is. So I said from this day forward, I shall refer to him as the lump. How else can you refer? I mean, yeah? Can we see the flesh? Can we just have a bit of a laugh at the cleavage? Can you imagine him and Hussey on a sofa? Hussey with his big gadongas out, his big hairy gadongas out, showing them off, and this dude with his cleavage. Calm down, Jan. Calm down. Sorry. I was thinking I'm going to be all calm on this. We're just going to go through a few things and then I'm out of here. Sorry, that's not happened. But anyway, so that's that. So what I need to do is look at the chat. So what have we got? We've got Kimberlina. Hey, my darling, lovely to see you. Right, AK says, I looked back at his channel on the worst of the internet and he's put you on a few thumbnails before if you didn't know. I did know. And I'm like, who is this? Who is this man-child over there calling for my attention? He's not going to get my attention. If I want to do a live stream, I'll do it. If I want to do a video, I'll do it. But I'm not going to be responding to the shit that he puts out. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I can't even be bothered. It's just pointless. So yeah, thanks for that, AK. Who else we got? We've got 2 Cardinals. Hello. Nice to see you. And nice to see everybody's here chatting. Always nice to see that. He used to. Oh, did he really? Did he really? See, it's amazing how many people do that. And there's one thing with me, you'll find I'm very consistent. I don't sort of I like one person one time, I like but another person another time. That's not me unless they've wronged me. That's the only time. So I'm never gonna, for me, I can't think of anyone that I've disliked in the past that I am now friends with. No, that's not me. So how would we call that? Would we call that skittish? Would we call it I'm not going to be very good at talking tonight because I'm so tired. But anyway, what's the other word? Shallow. Yeah. In the shallow. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do that. I can't not be friends with someone 1 minute and then be friends with them the next. So yeah, that is really interesting that he did use the shit talk. The hustler. I agree with you. Gigi was embarrassed to be seen in public with Hussey. I know, but wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be? Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. Oh, no. What? But I mean, what would be more embarrassing? Seeing him as Kenneth, baldy head and sort of duck-bill platypus mask on, or seeing him in one of his disgusting wigs and the bright red lipstick. What would be the worst thing? I'd rather not see him at all. Just, yeah, stay over there. Over there. All right. And that's it. Right. I know. Can you believe the open shirt is so embarrassing? It's awful. Awful. Is this an open panel? It certainly is, if anyone wants to come up. You might have a little bit of a little bit of I might have to have a little bit of a chat with you though, Missy Boo. Right, Hussey 100% put this guy up to shit talk you. Yeah, he'll do anything to get people to come after me because what he doesn't like is he can never shut me up. And you know, that's one thing about me. I'm very sort of stoic in my views. And you know, if I have something to say, I will say it. I don't give a toss. You know, I don't give a toss what you think. I will show whatever receipts I have. I have nothing to hide. So, yeah. And I'll put you in your place, which is why Hussey will never come up and talk to me up here because I will tell him exactly what a piece of garbage he is. He should be in one of those big, great big, what do you call them? Trash can things on the street. That's where Hussey should be. Anyway, what are we saying? Right, me. Yeah, you, Edna. You, Edna. Come up if you want, darling. It's up to you. I really don't mind. Top to you. Right, okay. What have we got here? I'd never sign myself onto anything with the hustler. No. I think, you know, I really think Gigi has realized what a mistake he's made, but he can't get out of it. He cannot get out of it. It's like, oh, there's my okay. I've got a fit watch. Hang on, there. If I sit down for too long, it tells me to get up. It says, get up off your fat ass and do something. You've been sat down too long. But I love it. I love my fit watch. Right. Who else have we got in here? We've got Alex. Hey, Alex. Did I bring a drink? I did. A drink. Oh, it's so funny. I mean, I will say some of the lies they try and circulate, they just make me laugh, guys. It just makes me laugh. Apparently, I mentioned, right, while I was trolling, I said to Hustler, "Oh, I see you've been putting up some really lovely pictures of yourself as a little boy. Why don't you show us some, show us a picture of your wedding? That'd be nice." This moron, this one with the man boobs, has said he's actually tried to twist it all around and say that I was accusing the Hustler of showing pictures of children. No, I didn't say that at all. What I said was it was showing pictures of himself as a child. And how sad and pathetic is that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine someone holding up a picture of them as a 3-year-old and saying, look, how cute I was. Look how cute I was. I was lovely. Oh, God, the man needs to go and bloody sort his head out. Go and get a life, Hustler. Go and make some friends out there. I'm sure there's some other tramps wandering the streets that'd be happy to stop and talk to you. Anyway, this wasn't going to be about the Hustler. I don't want to talk about him. He just sick and tired of talking about him. Just gets right on my nerves. Anyway, so where are we? Did I already show that one? Everyone who gets involved with the Hustler comes to regret it 100%. 2 cardinals. The other person always loses. I know. There is no winning when you've latched onto him. I know. We know that. And a lot of other people that have been in his community can also say the same thing. They can, yeah. I mean, I don't tell lies, okay? They can mock me, whatever they want to do. I don't give a toss. I'm a very, very honest person. And that's why they don't like me, really. But they're not going to say that. They're not going to say, oh, Jan's nasty because she always tells the truth. Nah, Whatever. Get on with it. Twonks. Anyway, let's stop that screen. So let's have a look at this, shall we, guys? Let's take down the banner because I was really interested. Oh, hang on. I've got to get rid of that. Bear with. Right, into the comments. I haven't done this for so long. I've got a headache, actually. So I'm not going to be on for too long. Now, what I want to do, the whole purpose of this live stream was to compare the two, right? So we've got on the left-hand side of the screen, we've got Unicorn, Vanilla Girl, Pondu, right, on the left. On the right-hand side, we've got M60. We've got a motorway called the M60 over here. Is he a motor? I'm telling you, if he thinks he's a motorway, I ain't going on that. My car is not going over that rough terrain, ever. So anyway, that's all I've got to say. So anyway, when you look at this, right, this is their Twitter, all right? Now, the thing that I've noticed the most, as it, bit of a clue here, guys, is the lack of punctuation. He starts without a capital letter, which when you're at school, even, God, I don't know, grade 3 do you call it? Grade 3? Even in primary school, that's the thing that you learn in English. And trust me, I taught English for bloody 8 years. You'd think I could speak it a bit better. But anyway, that's one of the fundamental points of, starting a piece of writing. You always use a capital letter. Please note that neither Unicorn or M60 stroke, oh, I forgot to, oh no, I've already had that up. Stroke, what is his other name? Worst of the internet. None of them use a capital letter at the beginning. I think that's strange. I think it's coincidental. Tell me what you think. Okay. Oh, you're working, are you, Edna? Okay. All right. So that's one thing. The other thing is there's very, very little punctuation throughout the writing. It's just one big ramble. I think because I've worked in schools and looked at so many children's writing, and I also read. I read a lot, and I was also a writer. Sorry, I was. I still am, actually. I haven't written for a while, but yeah. Anyway, so one of the I've said that, but what I notice, you tend to sort of notice phrases, phraseologies, mistakes. You notice when people flip tenses and things like that. Okay, now in here, what I've noticed a lot of the time, particularly in his YouTube, actually, I could actually get that up. If you look at worst on the internet, his YouTube, his replies are very short and to the point with no punctuation. I'd say he tries a little bit harder on Twitter. Does he try any harder on YouTube? Here we go. So here we have Bees a Queen, as a Unicorn Pandu calls himself on Twitter. No, not Twitter, YouTube. So look again. He uses quite a few emojis, and they both do. Also, no capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. None whatsoever. This one here that you can't read very well. I wonder if I can get that up bigger. Let's see. It's the trouble with doing live streams, isn't it? Right, I don't know. I probably put it in another file. I'm not going to tell you what the file's called. I'll tell you what. When these English police come, that the hussy is always threatening me with. No, I'm not getting up. I'm on a live stream. Stop it. It's my phone telling me to get up, for God's sake. Yeah, I've forgotten. I've lost it. Sorry. Yeah. So when the hustler makes all these accusations about me, all I do is laugh. I've forgotten what I was saying there, so yeah, that serves me right. Um, so what else was I going to show you? Yeah, so I was going to show you that bit, but I mean, to be honest, it's all garbled rubbish. So I've had people question it. Well, one person specifically on Twitter and maybe a couple of people on YouTube after my last video where I linked the two, linked them. I did like that. Right. And I linked them together. They said, "Oh, it doesn't sound like him." Listen to that video. I did. It's the same voice. Somebody said, "Oh, yeah, well, he sounds much high. He sounds much louder and, high pitched." Listen, we can all change our voice. We can talk low like this if we want to, and we can talk quietly. We can slower our cadence. We can talk really, really nicely. Or we can be screaming like a banshee, like like worse on the internet did when he was responding to my live stream. Do you know what was so funny? He was trying to respond to my live stream without showing the parts with the hustler screaming abuse at not only me, my mother, and my daughter. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, well, I'm not really into that. I don't really want to be listening to that bit. I thought she was talking more about me." And I think, it's just insane to me, guys. It's just insane to me that there were a couple of reasons. One, why is this dollop? We'd call him a dollop over here. Why is this dollop attacking me? What have I done to you? What have I done, you big lump of lard? I haven't done anything to you. So yeah, what we do as we've got, yeah, we haven't been too long. So let's see if we can do this while on live stream. Probably go awfully wrong. But what I will say, if he wants to come up, he is perfectly welcome to come up and speak to me. Speak to me face to face. Okay. My face, your gunt. How's that? I do make myself laugh. My daughter says to me, "Mum, I do love the way you make yourself laugh." I said, "I can't help it, just the way I am." Right, so what's his name? What's that one called? Worst of the worst of the internet. Honestly, when I saw him, I thought, "Oh, Lordy, Miss Clardy, stop it." Ah, yes, okay, exactly. Isn't it funny how he picked and chose the parts that didn't make the hustler look like the aggressive lunatic he is? Absolutely. That's what I was just saying. It was like, Jesus, man. And you're aligning yourself with that dude? Okay. You align yourself with that dude. I tell you, I'm very particular with who I align myself with. both both online and offline. There's no way, there's not a chance in hell I would speak. And I'm not a snob. I just have standards. And no, come on, you're coming at me, really? So let's have a look at this worst of the internet, shall we? And just see how long he's been trying. He's called worst of the internet, Hurl. Hi, nice to see you, darling. He's called worst of the internet, and he doesn't like the fact. I mean, he's been coming for me for some time. Let me just show you his page. He looks very insular, doesn't he? 100%. I'm telling you, it's weird. That's what I was going to say. Can you believe these dudes who know absolutely nothing about me have the audacity to say the most, excuse me, what's the word? Hang on, let me try and make this a bit easier for you. They actually have the audacity to try and speak on my character. They know nothing about my character. but they try and speak on it. Apparently, listen to this, guys. Apparently, I'm now a homophobe. I'm a homophobe, guys. Ah, I've spoken about this in the past, and it's just so boring. I can't even be bothered. There we are. There we are, Fatso. There you go. You go there. Yeah, so apparently I'm now a homophobe, and the reason why I'm a homophobe is because I target gay men online. You know, it's so funny to me because I don't give out too much information about myself and my life, but trust me, as I've said before, in the business that I've been in, and the friends that I've had and still have, if I was a homophobe, I don't think they'd want to talk to me. Oh my God. There you go. What can I say? Why does this what? Why does this man have his oh, I know. It's horrendous, isn't it? Oh, yes, I'm a homophobe. I'll show you the Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. And I could come on because he just spent the whole time. Now, what did he keep calling me on that video? Here's the video he made on me. Look, Jan moos. Moo. Moo. I can moo if I want to. I mean, so what's the big deal? So it's just too petty. It's just too petty for me. I have too much going on in my life to have a bat and ball with somebody who looks like this. No, it's not going to happen. So just forget it. Look at this one. Look. Look at his chest. Put it away, man. Put it away. It's awful. Anyway, let's get, we'll hide it. There, we'll put it there. Right, so let's just have a quick gander. Right, this is him. This is worst of the internet. Okay, there's all his members there. Yay, God, what fools. You know what's scary is that there's so many people that think like him. And I will say, I did say on Twitter, I did, I thought, oh, maybe I should, maybe, I mean, he's even using my, my intro. So I thought, oh, shall I copyright strike him? And then I thought, do you know what? The guy's got a problem. So what's the point? Do you know what I mean? No. So yeah, but I did want. I'm more talking about. I'm more talking about the comparison between these three people, and somebody told me that there's actually another name that he used to use on here. So, oh, here we go. Oh, well said. This is a guy who used to go by Headbanger Mick or MC, Headbanger MC. Yeah. How many channels has he got? I mean, I would suggest he hasn't got a job. That's what I would suggest. Because if he has that much time to build all these channels and spend all that time on them, then what job have you got, matey? I don't know. What can I say? Anyway, so there we've got Jan's moves. I just want to show you. Right. Jan gets no views. Exposes me. Right, okay. Jan gets no views. Jan gets no views when she's over in this part of the internet. Yeah, for sure. But check out my crime videos. It's in the comment section. Check out them. I'll get a few more views on there. But there you go. I don't want to be petty. Right, and then look what I found when I was doing my homework. 5 minutes of Jan's views lecturing you about music. What? Shall we have a look at that, guys? Shall we have a giggle? What do you think? Because I'm not going to play that one because all he does is like insult me, and no. Look at the mirror. Look look in the mirror and insult yourself, okay? Because, yeah, you're not worth it, matey. All right. Um, so I think, why don't we just, because it's only 5 minutes, shall we see what he had to say about me? Okay, here we go. Let's stop that. Let me have a look at in the chat. They say that about you as well, do they? Yeah. Oh, I know. Hussey tagged YouTube and said a video I made was homophobic, and the channel he linked was him on panel making a fool of himself. Nothing homophobic. That's the thing I was going to say earlier. Listen, just because I talk about problematic gay men does not make me homophobic, you illiterate twats. I'm not telling you anything about my life other than to say, no, I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, yeah, honestly, do you know what, Alex? You just have to laugh. That's all I do. I just laugh at it. I just think, oh my God, how pathetic. Yeah, absolutely, AK. Yeah, Hussy and Gigi call everyone who disagrees with them homophobic. Listen, guess what? One of my most watched videos is me with my pilot friend who is, I was going to say is, no, I was going to use the term, but it might translate wrong. It's a London term. I'm not going to say it. But he's a good friend of mine, and he is gay. Up there skipping about, he is. Love him. Love me pilot, I do. So have a look at that. Jan's views. I think it's got about 15k views. Yeah, Jan's no views with her 15k views while she's chatting about her pilot who's gay. Yeah, all right. Do you know, I was having this conversation with my daughter, my eldest, the other day, and we were talking about, whether we'd actually had platonic friends, platonic male friends, I mean, we're both straight. So can you have a platonic relationship with somebody of the opposite sex? And I was like, yeah, I think so. And she was like, yeah, but the problem is the spanner in the works is when if one of them fancies the other one, secretly fancies the other one. And I was like, do you know what? I've had platonic relationships with very attractive men, but I've never overstepped that mark. I think I value if I make friends with a male, and we're not talking about the homosexuals at the moment because I'm not homosexually obsessed or anything. I'm talking about a straight man. I've got straight men platonic friends. Do you think it's possible, guys? Let me know in the chat. Because I think it is, but then I wonder whether it's because when I think about my platonic male friends, they're all in the business. They're like, in a band. One of them's in the band, two of them are in a band actually. One of them's now a director, and the other one, yeah, I don't think he's in the music business anymore. But yeah. So I just wondered. It's just a conversation I had with my daughter. So yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, they do. They try and spread their slander, but I've got my platform, and I will use it as and when I want to, and if I want to come on and and say, look, you're just talking a whole load of garbage, then I'll say that. I can't stop looking at this dude here. Oh, Lordy Miss Claudy. Bless him. Bless him there, all pumped up like a bloody peacock. Calling me names. Calling me names. Right, okay, get back to chat, Jan. Stop it. Have any, what's that, Alex? Have any channels ever done well? Only, I think the Unicorn Pondu one has got about 12k. God knows how. But if you listen to him on there, he's much more sort of, he's got a nice little, much softer lilt, and yeah, I'm really nice and I'm really funny and I'm really, but there's certain things within it that you can tell it's still him. You can hear, yeah, yeah, yeah. I would bet my home on it that those three, and quite possibly the other one that AK said, are all the same person. And good for him. If he's got successful on one channel, good for him. But don't go over on someone like the Hustlers channel and act like a complete arsehole, because somebody like me will call you out. Quite simply, I'll call you out on it. So, yeah, okay. I notice he's not in here. Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Blobby? Come up here and say to my face the things that you said. Oh, that was the other thing. He's jumped on the bandwagon saying that I am, well, bandwagon. Anyone else think I'm a predator? That's what he's saying. And in that video he did about me, he said it at least 5 times, called me a predator. And I was like, listen, call me what you like. I don't give a toss. I know who I am. I think people who watch me know who I am. So if you want to spread those rumors, you go ahead. But I will call you out on it. And I will show you up for the person you are. So yeah, okay. Because the difference with me is I'm myself. Oh, I know her. I know. Absolutely. He's only successful when he talks about food and beauty. Do you mean unicorn? I agree with you there. Um, mm, 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 mm. Alex says, yes, it absolutely is. Yeah. I have male friends that I'm not attracted to. Yeah. Even if they could be really good looking, it's just something, isn't it? Once you've made them as a friend, you keep them as a friend. And it's like, with my gay friends, one thing I love about, what I was going to say, with my gay friends, they like, I'm very flirtatious by nature. Okay. That doesn't stop when I'm with my gay friends. Put it that way. I'm a terrible flirt. Can't help it. Always will be. Always have been. Always will be. Even at the age of 90 that I am. Oh, that's a really good point, and one that I agree with. I've got the heating. I should have done the heating if I'm getting hot. They seem very self-loathing, the way they project and claim homophobia where there isn't any. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just, it's like they really want to be a victim. Why do they want to be a victim so much? Because they've had such miserable lives? I don't know. I never see myself as a victim, even when they're coming for me. Even when Peter Mon sent his army of bloody, what did he call his army? His minions of the wolf pack. Even when Peter Mon sent his wolf pack after me, I still didn't see myself as a victim. And one thing I will never ever do is apologize for something I haven't done. I mean, this dude, this blob here, is saying that. Now, let me get this right. He's saying that I harassed Peter Mon to the point that he wanted to unalive himself. Just stop it. Just stop it. I remember a while ago when I started calling Hussy out. He started trying to contact Peter Mon. He's like, Peter, Jan's coming after me, and I'm a gay man. It's like, just shut your mouth, you fool. Oh, God. The thing is, they don't understand. I don't know. They live in their own delusion. That's all I can say. And if this dude has made a reasonable channel, he's got 12K. That's double what I've got on Jan's views. If he's done well on that, then maybe stay over there. Don't come over and play with some moron who roams the streets of bloody New York City. What are you thinking of, man? Get yourself a bit of self-respect. But then I think, This guy doesn't have self-respect. That's what I think that's what it is. He doesn't have self-respect. Anyway, we're getting on. I'm just going to play some of this because I think it might be quite amusing. Right, right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, so he's going to play. Now, please remember, this was 5 months ago. I didn't even know he'd done this. But, I was doing my homework. I wanted to just check out a few things. Um, and I found out he'd done this video. I thought, oh my God, what are you starting on me for, you pleb? Anyway, so yeah, so he's got the whole of my intro. Well done. And now he's going, right, let's go on to here. So these are beautiful birds. Okay, what are they? I don't want to show my ignorance. Are they some sort of crane? Pelican? I don't know. Right. Sorry, I am trying to. I know, Alex. I know. Nothing. The thing is, to be honest with you, nothing that they have ever accused me of has been proven. And that's because it's a bloody lie. It's all been made up. And yeah, I could get all upset. Oh, I'm upset. He's calling me a predator. No, the reason he's calling me a predator is because I called the hustler predator. But the difference is I proved why I called him a predator, and I showed there's a video where I go through all the victims that the hustler has gone for, and it's funny how he's not responded to that one. Oh, that's strange. Anyway, so like a child, because he knows I've got a point about calling that man a predator. Drink time. He's now gonna call me a predator. Okay, who am I preying on? Oh, I know. He's gonna say I'm preying on gay men. Oh, how stupid I am. Why did I not realize that? Oh my God. Listen, when I start reacting to somebody, I don't think, oh, he's gay. I'm going to react to him because I hate gays. No, some of my best friends are gay. And also, because of my personality, gay people are very attracted to me, apart from people like you. I wonder why. Anyway, let's just watch a bit of this and then I'm out of here before I start coughing and all the rest of it. Yeah, they did say it. Yeah, I know. It's insane. Just as well, I see it as a joke because my YouTube channel, although I do earn a little bit of pocket money from it, it's not a job to me. It's not that important to me. I like it because I'm a creative and it's a way of chatting to people. It's a way of showing my art. It's a way of being silly. It's a way of having a bit of fun. That's it. That's it for me. But for these people, it's like it's their life. It's their bloody life. And unless they're in a battle with somebody, they've got nothing to talk about. What does Hussey talk about if he's not talking about me, AK, the court cases, um, anyone else he hates? What does he talk about? Food. That's it. Because he's got nothing else in his life. There's nothing in his life. I feel sorry for him. I really do. Because my life is so full. And they seem to think that I'm bragging when I say that. No, I'm not bragging. I just happen to have 4 kids, 4 grandkids. None of them live more than an hour away. And I see them all regularly. I normally manage to see at least, my eldest boy, because he's a musician, I don't see him as often as the others because he's always flying off here, there, and everywhere. But the other 3, I see on a very regular basis. My youngest boy, I mean, he was living with me until a few years ago, got himself a girlfriend, and now he lives with her. And, my other daughter lives in my old house. I sold her my old house. And the other daughter lives like about 45 minutes away. So, yeah, I can talk about things. I go out with them. I go out for meals. And it's like, I, he said on that live stream, Jan doesn't even show her kids. Ah, I wonder why. I wonder why. Why wouldn't I show my kids online? My beautiful 6 foot, she's 6 foot, guys. My blonde, blue-eyed daughter is 6 foot, and her eyes have now, they're more of a green. Depends what she wears. If she wears a blue top, they look more blue. Anyway, sorry, the hustler doesn't like me talking about him. Oh, and let me just get one thing straight. Something that he has been trying to push for a long time is that he screams obscenities at my daughter because I told him I would wipe the floor with she would wipe the floor with him. No. Take it from me, that is an out and out lie. What actually happened was I was talking to his friend Vicky. Remember Vicky, who he sold down the river? Told all her secrets to? With all her secrets to everybody when he fell out with her? Her. I was talking to her, and I could not believe that an intelligent girl, because she came across as intelligent enough, I couldn't understand why she would have a friend like Hussey. I couldn't understand it. Then she was going off and then I brought in about the blackface. I said, so what do you think about him doing blackface? Oh, well, I didn't even realize. I went, what do you mean you didn't realize? It's obvious he does blackface. I said, so I was asking her questions like, and that's me. Ask my kids, ask my friends. I ask them 1,000 questions. Always do. Always been like it. Anyway, so don't go off the track, Jan. Sorry. I'll admit it. I'm a bit ADHD. Okay. I just go all over the place. Anyway, what was I saying? Shit. So, oh yeah. So when I was talking to Vicky, I was so incensed because I looked at her, I guessed wrong. I thought she was mixed race. So I said to her, what's your heritage? Oh, I'm not telling you what my heritage is, blah, 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 blah. But I thought she was mixed race. So at that time, I was so incensed. I actually said, do you know what? I said, you're an absolute disgrace. I'm talking about me, someone as a mixed race woman. I since learned that she's not mixed race, so I have apologized. I have apologized to her because, unlike Hussey, I am able to apologize to people who I've hurt or people that I've said things about that aren't true. I will apologize. Um, in that same strip, no, in a stream afterwards, I was on live. I was with Vicky, and I wanted to take the opportunity to apologize for some of the things I'd said about her and some of the things that I'd put out about her. And I just felt so bad. Because that's not me. I'll come on and I'll poke fun at old Lumpy there, and I'll verbally go for people online. But if they're decent people, I will retract it, and I don't like to hurt people. At the end of the day, I don't like to hurt people. Anyway, so that's another thing. But while I was trying to apologize to Vicky, Hussey was there saying, don't you take her apology. Don't let her apologize. How dare you apologize to Vicky? Can you believe that? Honestly, that's how insane he is. Anyway, so getting back to the blonde-eyed, blue-eyed daughter. Okay, so I'm in this argument with Vicky. I'm cross. I'm angry at her because I'm looking at her as a mixed race person, and I'm thinking, how how can you not see that somebody is in blackface because Hussey used to black up all the time. And she was so sort of blasé about it. Oh, I don't think he is. And And I didn't lose it because I rarely lose it when I'm online, but I was very, very angry. And I tried to explain to her how my eldest, the blue-eyed blonde, my eldest is so in tune with her heritage. She's so in tune with her Jamaican roots, right? That she, you know, growing up, she used to go to all the clubs that played the all R&B. She was the only presenting as white girl in there, and she'd get all these looks and everything. And I was trying to sort of explain how she has gone through her life proud of her heritage, and I did say to her, I said, "I tell you what," I said, "my blonde, blue-eyed daughter would wipe the floor with you." Now, I didn't mean she would get her by the throat and fling her across the road. I didn't mean that. What I meant was in speech, in talking about heritage and being mixed race and, how in tune she is with it. Now, of course, Hussey has twisted that, and not only has he he sort of passed it all over. "Oh, Jan's got a blonde, blue-eyed daughter. That must mean that she doesn't like being black." All this sorts of rubbish, right? I just ignore it. I'm like, "Just get on with it." Hateful man. But now what he started sa well, he's been saying it for a while now, is that I said that to him. Let me tell you guys, I'm not a liar. If you don't believe I'm not a liar, I don't know what else I can say. I am not a liar. And I swear to God, and I'm a religious person, I swear to God that I never said to Hussey, my daughter would wipe the floor with you. I was talking to Vicky at the time, and I was speaking metaphorically. That's what happened. But that's how vile these people are. God, I'm so hot. Yeah, he is. He is. Oh, don't die on me, mouse. Right. Yeah, that man is so malicious, aggressive, and actually dangerous. Do you know what, AK? I agree. I think he is dangerous, and I said in someone's chat, I think I said it to Alex. Please make sure that AK doesn't go to that court on her own. Yeah, he is a dangerous man. Right, okay, so let's just play a little bit more of this and then I'm out of here. We haven't played any of it. What am I talking about? Here we go. Yeah, right. This is he's taken it off of my video. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome for using my words. Um, he's he's going to try and twist this disagreement maybe I had with Slow Mama when I was talking about the music business because always makes me laugh because DC did this video once. She wasn't in the music business. Her son's not in the music business. These people are so hateful. It's just, I just have to laugh at them. Honestly, I just laugh at them. So, anyway, I was talking about the usage of the N word in music. Okay. That was the context of this conversation. Mhm. Yeah, it's "Oh, you can't hear the video? Oh, okay, never mind. It's only me prattling on." Um, yeah. So, yeah, basically, I don't know if he even puts commentary over this. I don't think he does. So once again, be very careful because one day I might think, "Do you know what? How dare he just use my words?" And I might just like get off. So yeah, oh thanks for telling me that. Thanks for telling me that, Edna. We're gonna need therapy. Listen, I've got way too much. Do you know, it's just silly. Anyone who continues to be cool with Hussey or Gigi at this point is just as guilty of defamation and criminal harassment as they are. You've got a really good point saying that, and you've got every right to say that. Okay, absolutely 100%. And I showed my support for you a long time ago, and it was for you. It's not for this bodega or whatever. My support, in case nobody knew, is for AK. One of the reasons I support AK is because she is being harassed by people on the internet. And there are lies being told, and it's gone real life, and it is disgusting. And I don't like that. I will always support people who are being bullied. I don't care who they are. It just so happened that it happened to be the hustler. Yeah, I won't play it. I won't play it anymore, darling. I'll take that off. Go away. Right. Um, yeah, so that's why I support AK. I've got to know some of the people that also support AK. Does that make me part of the bodega? I don't know. I don't give a monkeys. I'm there for AK and AK alone because I want her to get justice for what these people have done to her. Quite simply. And there's people. It's no secret. I I don't really speak to Tragic. But then AK has never said to me, "Oh, why don't you talk to Tragic? You can't, I don't want you coming in if you don't talk to Tragic." Because we've grown up, we've grown women, and I've shown her enough that I support her, and I will. And if I have to go on my Zoom and be in her courtroom, I will be there. And I'm a very, what's the word? Honest. I'm a very honest woman. And yeah, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say too much, but if I pledge allegiance to somebody, it means something to me. And I hope that it means something to that person. It's like the fallouts I've had, that people try and blame it on. Oh, that's because she's this. That's because she's that. No, it isn't actually. It's because there comes a time when I have to separate, and it's sad. And yeah, and there's a separation I'm not going to make public, but yeah, there's a separation that is imminent. Um, and as I say, I'm not going to talk about it live on here because I don't think it's the right thing to do. But I've got morals and I've got standards. And to see what they did and what they've been doing to AK is absolutely disgusting. And that's why I've spoken up for her, and I will be in her chat, and I will support her in any way I can because what they're doing is wrong. I like to have a laugh. I love coming on here and laughing and, joking and making fun of idiots. But the bottom line is I'm a fighter. Always have been, always will be. And I'm also a protector. So, yeah, make of that what you will. But I will say, there's some people, um, have I heard Tragic's music? I've not purposely sought it out. I believe there's one. Is it a Stalker? That Stalker song? I've got to say, that's a good song. That is a vibe. It's much better than anything that I've seen from the slow one. But there's reasons I don't communicate with Tragic. I mean, if we were on a panel, I'd say hi because I'm not rude. I'm not like Slow Mama who can't even say hi to somebody when he comes on when he comes online. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, it has to. I just have to state that I'm there for AK and AK alone, really. Although, I find Alex is lovely. And who else have I met over there? Also, Kimberlina is lovely. So yeah, but if you want to say, you want to say I'm in the bodega, all right, whatever. I don't care. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head up because it looks like nobody has got the guts to come on and talk to me tonight. I wonder why. Come on, you fat losers. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm tired. You have a fabulous weekend, you guys. Whatever you do. We had the sun out today. It was fabulous, let me tell you. It was wonderful. I'm out having lunch with this one, out having oh, and another thing. I remember somebody saying she hasn't got any friends. I do, but I don't choose to put them on YouTube. Why would I put them on YouTube? Are you having a laugh? Anyway, you fancy me too? I hope you don't. No, I will always speak out on bullying, Alex. I just, yeah, no, it's just stop doing it. It's disgusting. And another reason is AK happens to be Pakistani, and my soul sister is Pakistani. That's probably got something to do with it as well. So, yeah, make of that what you will. Anyway, guys, you have a fabulous weekend. You take care of yourselves out there because, trust me, it's a rotten old world. So, until the next one, bye bye for now.